Thank you, Garrett. Federal agencies saying of the 5,000 tips they've received so far, less than 100 of them have generated credible leads. There are some drones in the sky, and residents still wondering, what are they doing?
Well, we're asking drone experts about the laws in place to ensure drones are used safely and minimize any threat to the public. News Channel 3's Luis Avila live in studio now with more on what it takes to get these aerial vehicles into the sky. Luis.
Yeah, not as easy as you might think, Karen and John. In fact, quite restrictive. Now, I spent the day with an experienced drone pilot, and besides getting to see him fly one of these drones, which was incredible, I learned about all the ins and outs, or rather ups and downs of drone certification. And as you'll see, there are regulations on a number of factors, including speed, altitude, and airspace.
A lot of people don't understand the laws for drones.
Drones. Some residents reporting sightings across the Coachella Valley. This as, quote, mystery drone sightings continue in New Jersey. But Skip Frederick says they might not be much of a mystery or cause for concern.
If you see them overhead, then more than likely they're doing things that they're allowed to do, and they're doing it safely.
With an extensive cinema drone background, Frederick says there are many steps that have to be taken before a drone can take flight.
We can only fly to 400 feet in what's called G-class airspace. That's airspace that has no airports controlling it. We need to get authorization from the FAA to do that. If we do not get authorization, these drones, the DJI drones, are geo-locked, which means they cannot take off or they cannot fly into an altitude that they're not allowed to fly in without this permission.
And that's just for commercial use, which requires a remote pilot certificate by the FAA. Frederick says it's even more restrictive for those who use drones recreationally, beginning with a recreational safety test. Another important component, the size of the drone.
If it's under half a pound or 55 grams, you don't need to do anything with it. You can just fly it. If it's over the half pound, the 0.55 grams, you have to get it registered.
But that's not the only way drones can be identified. Now, the lights people are seeing at night when it comes to drones are these two right here. This is a anti-collision light, which is required by people to place on their drones at night, and this one optional, a navigational one to help operators know where their drones are. And as drones become increasingly popular, you might notice them more in the sky. Fredericks is making it his mission to not only educate the public, but the next generation of drone pilots, as a professor and leader of local school programs like Drone Soccer.
The more people that are educated about it and understand it, it'll be less of a fight.
Now, the FAA also requires drone operators to avoid flying near people, property, and sensitive areas such as government facilities. For more information on all these requirements, visit our website, kesq.com. Live in studio, Luis Avila, News Channel 3.